college, Georgian college, the industry is represented by local firms of architecture and constructions. And from this angle, we can see how the actual BIM trend arrived at that point. Because I was pushing for BIM for a while, but obviously until you see the wave coming in, you're not ready to make the commitment. So now in this position of coordinator of the program, I hope I have more tools to do that. One of the suggestions would be that the industry should have representatives of higher profile who already are into BIM and into whatever software they use, Revit or Bentley, to be part of our advisory committee. And it's not a big commitment. It's just about being present once in a while and discussing about what BIM is. Because another aspect in our life as educators, and probably you know as well, is the speed of change. The speed of change is not as high as the speed of change in the industry. And for this reason, we need to have an early flag, an early warning of what is to come in the industry so we can prepare the courses in advance. I'm going to speak from the very basic level of delivery, because this is where actually I see the issues. For example, the actual software, and this is where we have a different other issue here, because we try to deliver a program that offers students a hands-on approach. For that reason, we teach a particular software. In our case, it's no secret, it's Revit. Now, many will see the Revit as the actual goal and purpose of the program, or I mean of the course, but actually we try to promote the idea of the integration of Revit into BIM. And for that reason, I think we should have access to resources. And one particular aspect I would see being needed is very simple. Examples of projects, examples of working projects that can be reverse engineered to offer students the actual image of how Revit and BIM works. Is one thing to generate some simple drawings with no particular finality, and there's something else when you see projects that have been built. And we all know what the issue is here. It's the proprietary information aspects and all the ownership and everything like that. But there are ways to go around them, removing information from the project or simplifying it, but at least having some actual projects that can be discussed with our students, how they evolved from scratch to actual construction site.
Good.
I would add also the shift from CAD to CAD, and I say CAD to CAD because there is a particular problem here. Many people working in the industry, coming from the 2D realm, they look at CAD as computer-aided drafting. Others coming from the other side, they look at CAD as computer-aided design. So there is a bit of a confusion here, which we hope to solve. But however, we are looking at creating the actual skill to understand the third dimension. And before we get to fourth, fifth, and sixth in Revit, I think it's important for students to understand this shift in visualization. And again, what industry can do, in my opinion, is to come as guest speakers, present examples, and to build this kind of fundamental understanding of how BIM works in space.